So the governor of Borno State has declared Monday as the day of fasting and prayer over the insecurity in the state, over the insecurity challenges that is going on in the state. Insecurity crisis going on in the state. Mondays have been declared as the day of fasting and prayer to tackle insecurity. As you all know, nothing works like prayers when it comes to tackling insecurity anywhere in the world. That is how it is being done. Go to from the advanced countries to the developing countries, everywhere in West, in China, in Asia, everywhere. It is through fasting and prayer. That is how to tackle insecurity, and that is what Nigeria has been doing, and it has been working so well. It has been working so well. Fasting and prayers to tackle insecurity has been working so well. That is why the current governor of Borno State, Governor Zulum, has declared Mondays as this day for fasting and prayer in order to wipe out the insecurity crisis that the state is currently experiencing. So, let me just read the news for you guys anyways. The news says, "My dear citizens of Borno State, I address you today not just as your governor, but as a fellow citizen with a profound sense of your papa. I address you today not just as your governor, but as a fellow citizen with a profound sense of patriotism and with every confidence who shares in your anxieties." Oh my God. "Hopes and desire for a peaceful and prosperous Borno, that the future of our state is brighter than ever." More fasting and prayer to brighten your day. For the past 15 years, Borno State has been in the global spotlight owing to the Boko Haram insurgency. This conflict has affected every segment of our society, displacing millions of people across 27 local government areas and dislocating the socio-economic activities and livelihoods of our people. We were able to overcome those harrowing days of insurgency by uniting as one, setting aside differences of ethnicity, religion, and sectionalism. Okay. We rallied behind our armed forces and other security agencies to confront the common enemy whose aim was to destabilize our state. Okay. The Northeast, the nation as a whole. The relative peace attained in the state has contributed to a promising harvest for this year's farming season. Farmers have been able to cultivate their crops that is expected to sustain them for the next 1 or 2 years. The Borno State government remains committed to supporting farmers with inputs and agrochemicals. The continued support is to ensure year-round farming in order to achieve food sufficiency across the state. Despite the sporadic attacks, Borno State has witnessed a reasonable degree of stability. However, the unfolding situation in the state, the nation, and indeed the globe is a matter of great concern to us. Let me commend the people of Borno State for their steadfastness and commitments to the cause of peace. This has been demonstrated through relentless prayers, fasting, and continued support for our gallant troops in the front line, the civilian JTF, hunters, and vigilantes. Okay. What this man is basically saying is that it's not the training and the arms these guys have that has made them successful in combating insecurity in the state, but rather it is the fasting and the prayer of the people, which is why he has set aside a specific day of the week, Monday, for more fasting and prayers. Okay. Indeed, your resilience has been a source of inspiration and strength to me and to the entire administration. As a people of faith, we believe our security strategies must be underpinned by prayer. I hereby declare Monday, 24th November 2025 as a statewide day of fasting and prayer for the restoration of peace in Borno State. Okay, it looks like it's just this Monday. That should be tomorrow, the 24th of November, not every Monday. As a statewide day of fasting and prayer for the restoration of peace in Borno State and the country. Wow. All right. On this day, I call upon every resident of Borno, regardless of faith, to join in prayer for the lasting peace and prosperity of our beloved state and Nigeria, of course. The peace and prosperity, rather, has never been so good in Nigeria. You can ask the people of Kwara, you can ask the school girls that were abducted in Niger State how well they are enjoying the peace and prosperity that this country is currently experiencing due to fasting and prayers. Consequently, let us therefore devote ourselves to constant prayers, seeking Almighty God's mercy. I also urge the people to use this period to pray for divine protection against evildoers, saboteurs, and all enemies of peace. Finally, let me assure you that we will continue to invest in the welfare of our security forces, support community-based vigilance, and pursue dialogue where possible without compromising state integrity or the safety of our people. Wow. Just wow. Just when you think you have seen or heard it all from these people, boom, you hear another one. Fasting and prayer to tackle insecurity in the states. And it is the fasting and prayer that has worked so well, because the fasting and prayer has worked so well. It wants the people to fast even more. As declared Monday as a special day for fasting and prayers. So the little effort we would have put in boosting or helping to solve the problem of security in the state, they will now use it to go and waste it. Waste it completely. Doing nothing, calling it fasting and prayer. It's alright. It is how we will get there, through fasting and prayers. The people that have solved insecurity in their country. The countries that are threatening to invade Nigeria, I hope you know that it is the same fasting and prayer that they are coming to invade Nigeria with. It is fasting and prayer that they have. That is why they are bold enough to say they will come and invade Nigeria and end insecurity with certainty. It is because they have fasting and prayer, isn't it? Let us continue to fast and pray.